Welcome to Talk Dirty to Me. Guess who we're joined with today?
I'm back.
There he is. And in today's episode, we're going to actually talk about lifelines like suicide prevention, numbers to call, crisis help. We're going to talk about stuff like that today. We
Yep.
don't have nobody on. It's just going to be me and Alex rolling this. And let's give some information. It's definitely there and we should utilize it. So Alex,
100%.
how do you feel about mental struggles?
Well, mental health, I've always stressed this in previous podcasts.
Yep.
Mental health is as much of importance as physical health can be in any job, any life situation. If you're not mentally right, you're not going to be able to basically make it through the day. Depression, anxiety, everything and anything under the umbrella of mental health affects who you are and how things go about in the day to day. And it's very important that you find the help you need, whether it be, just picking up the phone and dialing a hotline or going to seek more professional help, by seeing a counselor or a psychiatrist or a therapist, or,
Friends, family.
taking it non professional, taking care of your resources. A couple of things I learned, when taking like parenting classes and stuff, and reading, parenting books. Resources are a very big key, not just by helping raising kids, but by maintaining your mental health,
Mm-hmm.
whether it be a spouse or a friend at work, you know,
Right.
that guy, or a group of friends or more family. Being able to rely on somebody else to talk things through with things, and being able to get some kind of, not closure, but more, therapy, basically basic catharsis.
Mm-hmm.
Being able to speak your feelings openly, being honest with yourself. And that's the hardest part to do, is just being honest with yourself about anything. Taking a hard look at yourself and being honest with those around you. It's really hard, but sometimes
Definitely
you need to
is.
do it in order to move forward in life. And it's a very hard thing to do. So you definitely rely on your friends. I rely on my friends heavily
Mm-hmm.
to, get through the day a lot of times, and if I'm having a bad day or if I'm stressing out, I need to talk to somebody. I usually call up my buddy,
Mm-hmm.
Trash Daddy here, to help me through a lot of the stuff. And we go back and forth, helping each other. But like being
Right.
able to have that confidant and that person that you can rely on does exceedingly well to just relieve your stress level. Immensely. Like, you're pent up, your day's going crappy, you break down at work, or you freaking have stuff, everything's not lining up to you. Being able to just shooting a text to somebody and then having them
Excellent.
respond to you and like asking how you are and checking in with you can go a tremendously long way with alleviating some of that stress. But sometimes you need to take it to the next level. You need to keep going more with it. Seek higher and above help to get better. And sometimes it might be an imbalance. You never know that. Like, you never know if you have a mental imbalance, or something in your brain chemistry is off a little bit, and you might need to go get some antidepressants. You might need to go get some medication to help level you off a little bit. And you should always be adjusting yourself. You should always be moving forward with anything like that, because you know it all starts up here and then it works itself down. If you're
Right.
not mentally healthy, you're not going to be physically healthy. You're going to be lethargic. You're going to be slow to get up and go. Like you're not going to have the willpower to want to get out of bed in the morning to go to work, let alone tie your shoes for any kind of thing you got going on.
Yep.
And it affects a lot of people, and unfortunately, it affects a lot of relationships too. So
Mm-hmm.
and it's super important that we all get to a breaking point in life. We
Definitely.
all have a lot of struggles we deal with. It's super important to keep a level head on things
Mm-hmm.
and keep moving forward on stuff. Like
Right.
you gotta keep your focus.
Mm-hmm.
And we're all going to stumble. We're all going to fall. It's just how you pick yourself back up and pick yourself up by your bootstraps and keep on plugging at it.
Yeah.
Um, and
Build
I
a
know,
big circle.
right,
Build
right,
yourself a big circle.
right,
Friends, family, whoever's there. Anybody can help you. A pet.
right,
A pet can
right.
help you, Just something there for you to bounce your problems off of.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely look out. And then if you need outside resources, we're going to provide you with like numbers and stuff like that that could
Right,
help you. 988 is a lifeline number. If you guys ever need help, give that a
right.
call. Or I think you can even text it, I believe. I believe they offer a text too. Yeah. So
But
definitely.
even at your local town level, county level, I mean, there's always resources available to anybody. I mean, if you go to any county building in your area, you're going to find tons of resources on, what it could be from domestic violence cases to all the way to, anxiety, it could be depression related. They all have resources available to you if you want to go seek professional help on stuff, you know, and,
Right.
you know, that's how it is.
Yeah. And last week we shot and Alex kind of like threw his headphones off and left the episode, but I mean, we all go through stuff. Life is like that. That's how life is. And we all have a breaking point, as Alex just said,
Right.
and the only way is to talk.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only solution for it. You can't just sit there and bottle it. Bottling it never
Right.
works. So unless
And
you're me, if you're me, you could bottle anything because
right.
nothing bothers
You're
you.
Superman over there, you know what I'm
I'm
saying?
Batman. So
I'm Batman.
exactly.
Well, actually,
So
speaking of Batman, he's got a lot of childhood trauma from his parents dying, and that's the reason why he puts on the mask to go fight crime because his parents got killed in front of him. So, I mean, technically, Batman is a walking therapy case,
hmm
of what not to
hey,
do. Go seek some professional help and get your demons resolved. Don't wear your demons outside of yourself like
are
that. What the
you
heck,
you're not pointing to me on that, right?
What?
I
No, you said
have
you're.
emotions.
I don't know. You're pretty brutal to me when before I came back and apologized.
Yeah. I know you got a little bit upset. I mean, I was waiting for the bounce back because usually you bounce back, but
I know. I was just having a bad day, man. I
yeah,
mean, it
I
happens to
mean,
everybody. I
yeah,
mean, it was not meant to be the way it was, So, I mean,
hmm
it's what it is now. But
right.
we're moving forward. I'm not abandoning you.
We talked like me and Alex actually talked like directly after that. So I actually called
Right,
him on the phone and we talked.
right.
So
Yeah,
he told
we
me
resolved it quickly.
I didn't know he was in a bad mood when that went on.
Yeah,
I was waiting for the bounce back and he never came back at me. So
right.
usually
It was
me and
kind of.
Alex have a back and forth for like 5 to 7 minutes on something
I
and
mean, we had an entire episode of us picking at each other.
right, and there was nothing. But it's okay when Alex picks on me. Like I just sit here
Absolutely.
and just take
Yeah, I got thin skin,
beat
man.
me down. You know,
I got thin skin. I mean, I'm a big old teddy
I
bear.
know you just started crying. There was no crying. There was no crying.
A little bit of crying.
Yeah.
John made
That was
fun of me
after
in
the
my own.
episode. That
John
was
made fun of me
behind
in
the
my own
scenes.
podcast.
But
I'm the
yeah,
face of this thing, and he made fun of me.
live in front of everybody. We make fun of me all the time, live in front of everybody. And I post it. So what the
No,
heck?
but another good thing for mental health is laughter. I mean,
Definitely.
they do say smiles and laughter, man, cure most things, and it definitely helps you out because when you're having a crap day, man, if you got that one buddy you can call up and he's going to crack jokes and make you laugh at it, man, that's
Hmm.
that's pure gold. I mean, literally. I don't know how many
Right.
times I've been having a bad time of it, and I call him after work, and he's freaking cracking jokes, and all of a sudden I'm just
Right.
feeling just that little bit
Laughing.
better.
It's funny because I'll listen to what Alex has to say for the most part,
Like,
and
right.
like I'll listen to everything Alex has to say, and then like he'll be talking, and then I'll just crack a joke to make him laugh because you could tell
Mm-hmm.
when he's going down and down and down and down. So I know when to crack that joke,
Right.
and picks him right back up, and now he's right back to telling me what's going on, but he's in a little bit better mood, and then he'll
Mm-hmm.
start drifting down again, and I'll crack another joke, bring him back up
Right.
again, So
I mean, most of the time I feel like I should be laying on a couch and saying, "Okay, Doctor Sean, what next?" You know,
that'll be 159.95.
dang man, it's a
I
lot
gotta go
per hour. Per hour?
per minute. What the?
Oh, do you take
Like,
credit card? I mean,
no, Cash App,
no,
Venmo.
no. Apple gift card.
Yeah, yeah. Steam card.
Steve card. Jesus, this is helpful.
You be chatting with people and they ask for that. I
Right.
think
I
they're
mean,
fake though.
well, we're not going to go there. That's the dark web.
Yeah, that's it's actually not. It's right on Facebook. Like
I
all
know
of a
it's
sudden the
terrible,
text will
man.
come in and
There are so many. There are so many scammers out there. Crap! Ooh, I had a heart attack. My dog just freaking ran right by me. That's all.
what you thought you had rats or something?
No, I was. Well, I mean, you never know.
What?
I live in the ghettos, man.
Alex Dunn, he's from the hood. Them rats are the size of dogs now.
Well, they are in New York City, you know.
Yeah, they definitely are real big in New York City.
But, you know, on a serious note, though, I mean, like, seriously, there's plenty of opportunities for resources out there, and, you know, you just got to be open to them. You know, I mean, the first step to to anything, not to say recovery, because I'm not, you know, AAA person or AA person, but I'm just saying is you got to look at yourself and realize there's a problem before you can fix it. You know,
Right.
don't let it get too far where it's to the point you're going to break something and it's going to just feel more and more terrible. You know, you gotta keep reevaluating yourself all the time. You know, and
Right.
you just got to keep pushing it. You know, and if you let it go for too long and just kind of bottle it up, it's all going to come out one night and it's going to be terrible, absolutely terrible.
Right.
So my best advice is, if you're feeling down and out, plug your resources, plug the, you know, like, if you need to go seek more help and you're like, man, like, you know, I just can't get over this, and you need to go see, I mean, because I deal with a lot of anxiety all the time. You know, I probably should go see a therapist and
A
maybe,
real
you know,
one,
a
not me.
psychiatrist. You
Right.
know, no, I pay you, so I mean, you're a real one, right? You show me your license.
I just that's fake. Oh, I mean, oh yeah, it's real.
I've been hoodwinked.
It's real.
But no, I mean,
It's
but no,
real.
on a
It's
serious
real.
note, like, you know, I mean, like, I deal with anxiety a lot. I mean, I got ADHD, and, you know, I mean, like, should I go get medicated? I'm a CDL driver. My only fear is when I do that is that if I get too medicated, I'm not going to be able to drive for a living, and I need my job, you know.
Right.
And honestly, I think my anxiety makes me a little bit better at driving just because I'm more cautious on things. So I don't want to lose my edge, you know.
Yeah.
Even if I am the worst residential driver ever.
No, it's not. Like that was a joke. Like
I know.
we're evenly as
But that's
good.
why
You
we're
know?
joking about it now to move past
Right.
it, you know.
Yeah, we are evenly as good. Like to be honest, we were joking around and
I know.
you know,
But at the time, I take
uh-huh.
a lot of pride in my work.
I know.
So,
A lot of
and
a few of our other drivers that watch us told me.
yeah, I know.
I think they were more upset than you were upset. Like y'all need to just chill out, man.
Well, I mean, I thank you guys for feeling that way about me. And I mean, like, you know, right back at you, bros and gals.
I want to say something else too, but we're on the air, so
right. Well, Sean, you know, just, you know, be polite, be nice, carry a big stick. You know, but I mean, and I'm going to say this one. I mean, I know I look like a goofball. I mean, because I posted a video earlier on our TikTok account, you know, of me singing.
It will come on YouTube.
Right. And, you know, you know, sometimes even singing can be cathartic, you know, like you put on a good tune and you just start belting that son of a gun out, and, you know, you might get some strange looks from people around you, especially if you're like in an intersection and you're blaring out Queen, you know, or something, whatever. And they're all like, what the heck was that? But, you know, I mean, it could be therapeutic in and of itself, you know. I mean, not that you would know, Sean, because you don't sing anything but German rap, but I mean,
I sing polka.
Yeah, polka. I'm over here going, come on, Barbie, let's go party. You're over there going, du hast mich, du.
Whoa. That's going to get very bad real quick.
What do you mean?
Hi, Alex. Welcome back.
Hey, now it's 20 minus 21.
Oh, man. We be posting some good stuff, man.
Yeah. I mean, we're just trying to, you know, get ourselves out there more, you know. I mean, we got to show more of ourselves out there. I mean, you know, sometimes
I think this episode right here should get tons of support for Alex. You guys should
right.
all go down and smash that like button. I can't even say button right. Smash that like button.
Smash
a million
that
times.
like button.
Yeah. Definitely show Alex some support.
Right. I mean, and show Sean, you know, some support. You know, like we're a team on this, and, you know, I appreciate everybody that, you know, watches us.
I gotta stop watching George.
This.
Bro, I gotta stop watching George Lopez, bro.
Speaking of, but no, seriously though. I mean, any support anyone shows us, man, you know, we love you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and we really appreciate anyone that watches us, and, you know, for those guys coming in and seeing us for the first time, you know, we appreciate you guys too. You know.
Yeah.
And we're kind of in a niche little market area where we're just trying to promote ourselves and promote good, you know, good causes for good great people. You know, like
Mm-hmm.
we're unspoken group of people that don't get a lot of attention very much, unless we're in a headline where a truck crashes on a highway and kills a couple of people. Then all of a
Yeah.
sudden we're the villains of everybody. You know, but
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Or you
you know,
drive through an area and your truck smells really bad.
right? Well, I
Now,
mean,
now we're the
we
villains.
we can't help that. I mean, you're there by a school, you know, like a school, and all the kids are out getting off the bus, and they're all holding their noses.
You know what?
Ew.
You know what I want to do is I want to make it. I want to make like a month where we just don't do our jobs. All
Oh,
trash man just stops working, and then
yeah.
y'all can see what the earth will look
Right. Well,
like
I
if
mean,
we're
they did
not
that
taking
crap
out
in New York
trash.
City a while back, and it was literally just pile. It was like almost
Yeah.
story tall pile of trash.
You
And
think
then they
about it,
finally
like
came off a strike, and then it
right?
took them a
Is
while
it?
to get cleaned up. You know.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely like shit, without us, you guys will have a lot of trash.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, think about this. There's stops that I pick up, and they're 8 yard cans
Mm-hmm.
3 times a week.
Right. Like, you know, like Applebee's, Chili's, or whatever fast food place, gas station, whatever. You know what I mean? Like you,
Mm-hmm.
high traffic area. If you skip them for a week, you be dealing with freaking 30 yards of trash on the
Yeah.
ground.
Picture that, man. Like, I
That'd be
mean,
insane.
definitely
That'd be
show
insane.
support to your trash man. Going back to the
The
crisis
focus of
thing,
this. Yep.
um, if you guys ever do need help, we are here too. You can
Right.
send us a message here, Facebook, all of it's linked.
Yep.
Send us a message. We'll chat with y'all. We don't care.
Right. Absolutely.
Like, we got
You
nothing
know,
better to do. We pick up trash.
nothing better to do.
We pick up trash.
Right.
So, I mean, it's like we'll have your back too.
Mm-hmm.
No problem at all.
We're all in this together.
Right.
And like I said, on our live, about a week or so ago, like we're all in this world together. I mean, there's no reason to be at each other's throats all the time. Yeah, we all have disagreements, we all have fights, but we got to live amicably with each other. We're only on this world for a short period of time,
Mm-hmm.
and why make ourselves miserable doing it?
Yep.
You know,
And we're all neighbors.
Right, we're all neighbors. I don't care if you're in the United States, if you're over in Britain or Europe, wherever. I mean, we're all neighbors. We're all
And
on the same planet.
right. And if you want to
Like,
take a job worse than us, we pick up trash, but there is people that sucks out sewers. So
right, well, yeah, but I mean, they get paid a pretty decent penny, though. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. But that's worse than us. So
Right. I mean,
we're not
I,
the
I
lowest guys on the totem pole.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
We were
Well, I
like way
mean,
off that subject, and I just like rounded right back around to it.
right. But no, I mean, like, no, it's super important to get the help you need and plug your resources. Keep
Definitely.
your friends close, family close, and be open about everything. Keep talking it through, because the more you talk, most of us men, we keep things bottled up in ourselves until we explode on our families and everything falls apart, and it's terrible. Like,
Right.
if we would just be more open and honest, and I'm not, back in my day, we didn't talk about our emotions. Well, this is 2024 right now. We're modern men. You know, we need to be more open to the possibility of that. Everyone can handle their crap a little bit better if we're just all honest with each other. Stop
Right.
trying to keep secrets. Stop trying to keep things from people. You're not saving anyone any hurt by just staying silent. You know,
No,
and
definitely not.
even if you were a friend or a family member seeing someone else go through something, or whatever, just make sure you keep checking in on them. Like, if someone and you, like, say you and a buddy needed, we're going to go to the bar some night, whatever, or you just hang out, whatever, and then he cancels on you
Right.
last minute, like, still stop over there and check on him. You know what I mean? Because he might be going through something, you just don't know it, and he might just need that little extra support, from a friend that's there to listen or just be there. You don't even have to say anything; just be there, and it might help him through
Hmm.
some tough times. And it could be for women too. And that's definitely something you always want to be aware of. Like, we're all humans. We're all high functioning machines, but sometimes need a little maintenance. And emotional maintenance is
Definitely.
very key to our happiness. Our health. And if your emotions are all over the place, you're not going to have a healthy lifestyle. I mean, when you're depressed, do you want to go out and eat a salad, or do you want to go, sit there with some Ben and Jerry's ice cream in front of your TV and keep crying to Hallmark? You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, but
Exactly.
it's definitely something you should always be more aware of. I mean, because maybe that person you're arguing with, that supposed Karen that everybody wants to deal with, whatever, or someone that's arguing with you all the time, they might be going through a rough time. You don't know what's happening on behind the scenes. Just try to have a little more
Exactly.
empathy. I mean, I know it's hard for Sean, but I mean, it's
Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa.
just have a little more empathy for each other. I mean,
I try.
we all go through
I
stuff,
try. Look at
right?
this.
And you do a good
The
job of it,
honest, the honest thing. Right. I was gonna say the honest thing is I am really good at listening.
right?
That's about it. I mean, I give
No,
a
I
good.
mean,
I think I give decent advice,
right.
but
I mean, like empathy is a hard skill to cultivate, and if you had a rough upbringing or any bad experiences in the past, that does lower your ability to empathize with people and sympathize with people.
mm-hmm.
So, you know,
Or
just being able to just listen or just be there for somebody that's going through some crap is
right,
tremendous, man. Like
right,
you don't know how much it helps that that you have that person that's taking that effort to just be there for you, and
definitely.
especially when you're going through hard times, and just don't let it get too far because relationships can take a dive. I mean, and us trash man lose a lot of relationships. Like because we're working all these hours. We're always in a truck for 10, 12 hours a day. We're seeing our work friends, our work family more than we're seeing our actual family.
Right.
And it's tough because like when you get home, you get 2 to 3 hours of sleep or 2 3 hours to be with your family before you got to go to bed, you'll be back up in the morning again. And then
Mm-hmm.
when you're on the weekends, you're just dragging your feet because you just plugged away 60 hours and you're like, man, I got to get to this honey-do list. I got to go run these errands. I got to go get out and there and do stuff. And it can all
Family
just keep
time.
building up into the
Right.
right, and you got
Family
to
time's the hardest.
keep, it definitely is. It definitely is,
Mm-hmm.
man. Like, and it's important to keep that open, especially with your spouse, more so with your kids, you know,
Right.
like you got to spend that quality time with them while you can, because before you know it, you're going to blink and everybody's grown up and out of the house and they're gone. You turn around one
Mm-hmm.
minute and all of a sudden you're like, what happened? Why am I feeling
Sing
this way?
part.
Why did shit go down?
Sing part of that country song for them, Alex.
Which one?
Don't blink.
Don't blink. I don't think I know that one.
Mm.
I mean, like Toby Keith's How You Like Me Now. I know that one, or Lonely Eyes by like for the verse, but I don't know that one. I mean, I listen to country, but I don't know every country song by but I mean, I could sing you Jingle Bells, I guess, but that's about it.
Jingle bells. It's not even
Yeah,
Christmas yet, dude. Thanksgiving haven't
bro,
even
come
got
on,
here.
it's right there. November 1st, as soon as the Christmas decorations come down, Halloween decorations come down, Christmas is here. Apparently, we don't have Thanksgiving. That's a fake holiday, according to corporate America.
Are you crazy? I eat turkey.
Well, yeah, we all eat turkey. We're fat, and
Yeah.
then we go back to work.
Yeah, definitely. Mental health is the hardest, bro.
But
Like, and the world
it's
struggles
so
with it.
right, and the more and more we advance in technology, and the more we live on this planet, the more we realize key things are missing, and we're like, man, we never knew that back 20 years ago. Like ADHD
Mhm.
wasn't a thing back then. It
You want
was, we just didn't realize it. You
right? You
know,
want to know what's funny? Is I got this, bro.
hmm.
So a lot of people, like even us, will say,
Hmm.
"Hey, this mental awareness stuff didn't happen when we were kids, right?"
Right,
No, it was just swept under the rug.
right, right. I mean, think about this. The mental awareness that we're all talking about. Being more open with our feelings, being more in touch with our emotional side of things. you know, they had insane asylums back then. People literally had mental breakdowns where they were shipped off to mental institutions and
Hmm.
shock therapied, lobotomized
They
because
still,
they just acted out against society norms.
right? Do
Like
they still
that's
have them? Do they still have them?
psychiatric centers. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure
Well,
they still do have mental
shock
health
therapy.
hospitals. It depends on what region you're in.
I'm trying
I
to get
can't say
that
for
done.
certain.
I'm trying to get that done
I mean, yeah, I
on
guess you
me.
do need that.
I like it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you. I mean, you are. Never mind. I'm not gonna mention that
Don't put
again.
that in the air.
But
See,
no,
and
but seriously
laughing,
though, like,
like I said,
but no,
like
but
little jokes will come out. You see,
right, but But I'm saying, like, seriously though, like, I mean, think back in the 1800s, people were being lobotomized just for acting a little different. You know what I mean? And they were, and
Mm-hmm.
men could have their wives sent there if they were not quote unquote good wives, and just send them off to get lobotomized, and then just wash their hands of them because she had a mental breakdown. Like, we've come so far that we recognize that it's not, there's not one thing that's a cure all. Like, we need
Right.
to keep advancing and keeping on top of it. And anyone out there is going to tell you, your mental focus is your body. Like, they always talk about your mind, your body, your soul. When
Mm-hmm.
you align all three, you're the best person you could be.
Right.
When one of them is out of sync, your spiritual side, your mental side, your body, everything else just starts gumming up, and
Mm-hmm.
it just kind of cascades into failure.
Right.
That's like overclocking a computer, basically. Hey, I have a computer term.
Yeah.
It's just super important. Plug away your resources. Call for help if you need help.
Mm-hmm.
And go
Reach out
seek
to
help
us.
if you, right, wherever you can, however you can. And if you see somebody else struggling, man, just stopping to see if
Lend
they're
a hand.
okay,
Mm-hmm.
is tremendous. Like, you don't know how much that might mean to somebody. Someone's might be on the highway, their cell phone died, they got a flat tire, they can't get a hold of nobody, they're freaking out. Somebody
Mm-hmm.
pulls over and said, "Hey, do you need a hand?" And then that you just made their day. You just saved them. You
Right.
know, and that's tremendous.
Right.
And more people should be doing that. I mean, we're all afraid of the instance, like, oh, if I stop, it might just be a trick and they're going to rob me or something. Everybody's got that fear, unfortunately, and the news does a great job with keeping those kind of stories or kind of fear things alive a lot of times,
Mm-hmm.
because we report more on the bad than we do the good. Bad news is more sensationalized than good news.
Right.
And unfortunately, that's because it gets more headlines. You don't hear about the guy going around and saving people in a little rowboat. When the flood happens, you're
Oh,
just hearing about the flood.
I
You
thought you were
know,
talking about your song.
Oh no, no, but I'm saying, like, you don't hear the hero stories all the time, and
Right.
if you do, it's only a local news station one time it runs, and then after that, it's the next big thing, disaster. And
Mm-hmm.
it's unfortunate how we live like that, but it is what it is, man. All we can do is change it from the outside in. We
Right.
we got to be the
Or
force
you
for change, force for good.
or you come out of a store or come out of somewhere and you see somebody upset and crying. Like
Mm-hmm.
maybe they just need a friend to say hey, or somebody
Right.
to say hey to them. Are you
Oh,
okay? You know,
I need some money.
Alex, call a professional.
No, I can't afford one. Can you have me some money?
How much you need?
$20. Oh, thank you. You just made my day, bro. I mean, like, so, like, think about this. Like, so I was at Walmart a couple weeks back on a Friday. I just stopped there to grab some drinks before I headed off to my local LGS to play some Magic, right? And
Mm-hmm.
this guy, he had a pickup truck that was leaking oil, and he was freaking out because, like, he's like, oh man, I only live 2 miles away. He's out there trying, to see if anybody would give him a hand with anything, like, hey man, like, you got any spare oil? You got any spare oil? I walked over to him, and I gave the guy $40, and I went back in the store and got him his oil to just put in his truck. I mean, yeah, it was going to leak out on him, but it was just to get him home because, like, he didn't have nothing else to do. Like, he couldn't afford to get a tow call or go to a repair shop or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so I just helped him out.
Right.
And I'm sure I made his day. I mean, it wasn't like he was out there trying to steal money from people. I mean, some people are just in that much of a need, and the,
Mm-hmm.
and the guy was a scrapper. Like, he was, he was driving an older truck,
Taking. Yeah.
collecting scrap to get by, and he just sprung an oil leak in the parking lot, and, like, he needed to get where he needed to go. you know like, I'm pretty sure, like, so when we went back in, he got us some duct tape because I think it was one of his oil lines was leaking. So he got some duct tape, he taped it up as best he could, put some more oil in it. It leaked a little bit, but not like, a mountain like it was before.
Right.
And I hope he got home okay, but I'm pretty sure he did. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
It's the
just
little
that
things,
little
buddy.
extra helping hand.
Mm-hmm.
And
It's the little
I
things.
mean, could I have used that $40 for myself? I mean, yeah. I mean, we all can use our own money for our own things, but sometimes it's just giving a helping hand makes a tremendous help. I mean, I didn't know the guy personally. I don't know how he made out, but I just hope that little bit of help, made his day, made a difference for that person. You know what I mean?
Right.
And just if everyone did a little bit of those good deeds throughout throughout their lifetime, throughout the day, just do one good deed, it'd
Hmm.
just be a better place to live.
Right.
Like I said,
And
we're only here for a short time. We all gotta chip in and help each other out, man.
And you know what kind of does ruin it though, is you'll get the
Mm,
people that sit outside in front of Walmart and stuff like that, and they'll
right,
sit there and try to collect money, but then like
right,
you watch them, and they'll get into a
and
nice fancy car. Now
right.
check this out though. I believe some of that is just YouTube and social media.
Yep,
Like,
yep,
how do you know that that family's actually going to get into a nice car? Maybe there was somebody filmed
right,
something and a friend was playing
right, right,
this role. You
right.
know what I'm saying? You don't know if it's true or not
Right,
because people could be actually sitting there for help.
right. I
You
mean,
drive by and they got kids and stuff, and you know what I'm saying? Like, what if they
right,
really do need help and
right,
other people on social media ruined it for them? You know what
right.
I'm saying? Like,
Because like I said, only the bad stuff gets reported usually,
mm-hmm.
and stuff like that gets more headlines than the good stuff.
Yeah,
And the homeless situation in our own country is ridiculous. Especially in major cities.
crazy,
And
bro. And I work
right,
in the
it's
city, bro. I see
right,
it.
right, and it saddens me. I mean, it's actually saddening because you're like,
Mm-hmm.
this is another human being. He or she may have made wrong choices in life, ended up being homeless,
Right.
but sometimes it's not your choice. Like
Do you,
you just run out of options. Like you've let things go for so long, and you pile up your bills. Everything is taken from you. You could lose your house, you lose your car, you lose your
mm-hmm.
family. You got nothing. You got
Now,
no way to get to work. You got no way to do anything. And now where you at?
right now, there's a flip side to that too, though, because there are homeless people that want to be homeless, and
Right.
I actually watched the documentary
There's
on it.
there's yeah there's always an exception to the rule,
And
but
it's crazy. It's like,
right.
dude,
There's
our
always
winters, right? I was gonna say
there's
our winters get cold. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Like New
And
York, we get
like right now,
cold.
I went out for a walk just now. It's freaking 38 degrees outside. I was freezing.
Right,
You know,
right.
and
And yeah, it's like, come on, man. You can't tell me you live here and you're like, oh yeah, I like to be homeless.
right, like how you keeping warm? Are you guys all cuddling in the corner or something? Like I
Right,
don't get it.
like, dude, it's freaking cold out. Like
Right,
where I work at in the city that I work in, um, they like live in the woods. And I know like most of our corrals and stuff are locked up so nobody can get into them because um they're like the homeless will go in there and sleep and they try to keep them out of our cans because obviously our cans, you know what I'm saying, like we can tip them into our trucks and stuff, and
right,
that will be obviously we'll get a guy in our truck or something. So they try to
right.
lock up most of our corrals so nobody can get into them, but man, this is, it's getting that time of the year that you got to shake your cans. Because they'll
Especially.
be in there. Yeah, you got to lift up like halfway to your window and just shake the heck out of your can and see what comes out.
Yep. Because you never want to just freaking just
Hmm.
roll up there. I mean, I don't got to worry about it most of the time because I'm just doing toters. If I see somebody that's going to crawl in a toter and start saying, "Well, that'd be kind of weird," you know.
Imagine driving up and somebody sleeping. They'll be half out of it,
Ow!
man.
Right. Like to be, I'm going to pick up Oscar the Grouch out there. This is my trash can,
Right,
and they're going to
right.
close it on me. You know what I mean?
You're gonna pick it up and they're just gonna be like half out of the can, and you're
Right. And I'm like, it's just a mannequin. It's just a mannequin. Hey, hey.
right, right,
But no, but seriously, though, like, I mean, we're gonna keep going around in circles saying this, but you can't say it enough.
right. You
Just,
definitely can't, man. There's
just reach
no,
out. Just reach
yeah,
out.
yeah. There's definitely, man. Definitely need to, bro.
Right.
If you
I
feel
mean,
if you feel upset and stuff like that, man,
right.
there's always help.
Oh yeah, always
You
help.
know. And you see Alex. Alex bounced back from last week's episode. He ain't trying to kill me
Right.
anymore.
Well, I mean, it wasn't that bad of a breakdown, but
Yeah.
it was pretty bad. I
Well,
mean,
dude.
I threw my headset and walked away.
Hey, aren't you on a different laptop right now?
Oh, I'm the
Didn't
same way. I
you?
didn't throw my
Are
laptop.
you sure?
Yeah, I'm
Because
sure,
it
bro.
just shut off.
Yeah. So when I took my headset off and threw it, it hit the escape button on the keyboard, and that's
Oh,
what just ended
okay,
the
okay.
session.
I was
So
kind
it
of
was
curious
kind
because I thought
of
you just like
it was
pushed
like
everything and it was like, I'm done. And off it went.
right. No, I didn't throw my one and only laptop that I'm shooting on.
Right. I was just a little curious,
Otherwise,
man.
you'd be seeing me.
I got
Pardon me.
I got a little worried, buddy. I
No, you're
thought
good,
that
man. You're
I
good.
thought you went to rent a center or something.
No, no, no. Listen, I played that rent to own game before, and that's a
Right.
scam.
Yeah, it
But
definitely is.
albeit
Hey,
if
didn't
you
you
need it in
work
a
there?
pinch, I didn't work for a rent center. I worked for a company
Kind of like.
that's no longer with us, but it's the same principle. It's a rent to own
Right.
company. But I will say this: those of you that do rent to own, I mean, if you're in a pinch, your washer just died, your dryer just died, and you need to go get that, and it's a
Mm-hmm.
small payment per week. You got to do what you got to do. I mean,
Right.
but you should walking into it, you're going to be paying triple or
Triple.
quadruple the price of that item.
And the crazy
But
part is they're putting out used items too. You got to
well,
watch
yeah,
that.
I'm not always used, but definitely do your due
The
diligence on it.
research.
Like if they're going to
Yeah.
deliver you a used washer and dryer, you'd be like, listen, how much you got into that?
Right.
Why are you trying to sell it to me full price when you guys already made X amount of dollars out of it? Like it's only
Mm-hmm.
how long has it been out there? Oh, it's been
Mm-hmm.
out there for 3 years.
How many
Yeah, I'm
families
not
has that
paying.
been to?
Right,
Right. And
right,
they're going to
right.
charge you
So,
full
but
price? No.
but like I said, if you need to plug it or go get it, go get it. We can only do what we can do. You
Right.
know, we all can't afford fancy new appliances all the time.
Mm-mm.
And sometimes, I mean, I had to go to Rent Center to get a new washer and dryer myself.
Right.
When mine died.
Right. It's
And
life.
yeah, I went up replacing them again. But I mean, because I didn't want the payment. But in that pinch, they were there to make it work, and they delivered the next day. So like it's convenience, and you gotta do what you gotta do. It's the same thing with mental health. You gotta do what you gotta do. Like
Mm-hmm.
if you can't afford to go see a counselor, you can't afford to go see a psychiatrist at the moment. Just call friends and family, people you can trust,
Right.
people that are there for you. You know.
Right. Hey, wait a minute. Back up again.
Hmm.
Back up. Like, sit back. Let me, what's your shirt say?
National Trash Day.
There you
It's
go.
not it's not actually National Trash Day. It's one of our
No.
old work shirts we got.
Yeah.
You know.
Pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
Forgot
I
all
mean,
about them shirts.
well, I said, I like representing my company. You know what I mean? And I like working where I'm working, and I enjoy my job. I
Mm-hmm.
take a lot of pride in what I do,
He
even though
does.
I don't, even though it's not a pretty job. I mean, I enjoy
Mm-hmm.
it, and honestly, I like my routine, and I like my. I mean, I honestly just see numbers when I'm out there picking up stops. I don't see customers.
Right.
We're
Well,
there for 10 seconds every stop, but
it's hilarious because I look at a lot of my customers like they're my customers. You know what
right,
I'm saying? And they're
right,
they're the company's customers, anyways. But
right.
like
I mean, we all treat
I build
our
a right. I build a relationship with the people that I pick
right.
up. So,
I mean, and again, you see your guys more often because you're doing mostly businesses and stuff. I'm
mm-hmm.
out there picking up someone's
Right. That's
household,
true.
and once in a while, they'll stop and we'll chit chat, because they most of the time got questions about stuff, and
Mm-hmm.
that's when I build a rapport with my customers. But I mean, you've seen us roll up. We roll up to a can, boom, 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 10
Seconds.
seconds, gone, done, driving on.
Right.
Like we're there for a blink of an eye. I mean, and we're gone.
It's
You
so
know,
funny because when I did residential, dude, I knew a lot of my customers, like a ton of them, because like I just talk to everybody. Anybody comes up to me, I'm just talking to them.
which is weird because you're the most antipathetic person you could find.
Right, right. But like everybody liked me. It's like wow, like why is all? And it's just like that in front load too. Like a lot of my customers, they'll come out and say hi to me and stuff like that all the time. And it's pretty cool. It's
Right,
you know so I don't know.
right.
I
But no,
know a
I
lot
mean,
of their problems
yeah,
too.
I mean, but hey, man, maybe you're making their day. Maybe you're their therapist, like you're my
Hmm.
therapist.
Oh
Like
yeah, yeah.
maybe that 80-year-old lady that's always walking her can out to you just needed that just
Two
that short
seconds.
conversation with you just to lift up her spirits. You know what I mean?
Right. I
You
had
never
one
know.
where I had one where almost tipped my truck over in their lawn. I think I sent you pictures of my truck almost tipping over.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah,
Right.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
The lady comes out and offered me to come in and drink some tea with her.
Right,
She comes out because it was a residential commercial stop.
right, because
So
you pulled to the driveway. Yeah, I think I remember because I forgot to tell you about that one, and then you ended up in their yard.
right. So like I almost tipped the truck over, and it's dead winter. Like so like that's what I did. I slid off her road and went down the hill a little bit, and it was like
Yep.
seconds. The truck was just on its side, and or not on its side. It didn't go all the way over, but it was like leaning really hard. And the lady comes out and she's like, "Hey, do you want to come in for some tea? It's really cold outside." So I, you know, I didn't go in her house, but I went up to there and drank tea and talked to her for a few minutes until everybody else came and they got the truck pulled out and management showed up and
Yep.
made sure I was okay. Because it was seconds that my truck could have just tipped over and
Right.
it could have got worse, So management
Oh yeah.
came, like it was really cool. Like everybody just came out to me that day. So,
I mean,
and the lady offered me tea or coffee or tea. Yeah, I think it was tea, but she offered me something to drink,
yeah.
something hot to drink. I was like,
Would you
well,
like some tea and crumpets, matey?
I don't know what that is, but yes, I'll have it. Gosh, some schnitzel.
I doubt she's going to go there and bread some chicken or steak or pork for you, and then fry it up and serve it, Sean. I mean, that's going to take a little bit, First, she's got to pound the meat out, then she's got to free. All right, so yeah, little known fact: Alex is a foodie, so I watch a lot of cooking
Alex,
shows. And
how about we just don't say that line again, buddy?
what? I'm a foodie. What then?
Keep going. Go back a little bit more.
What you got to pound the meat? You dirty son of a gun! I mean, we are talk dirty to me. Come on, bro. I was just saying the
It was
process.
so
And how to
funny
make,
because like you said it, and
you know what?
like
You know what? You know what?
immediately.
Now I'm gonna make a video on how to make schnitzel for you, Sean. So that way you know what I'm talking about.
I know
all
how to
right?
make schnitzel, so
Well, I know you know how to make schnitzel, but I'm just saying. Obviously, you need me to reiterate to get it for you. You got to
yeah.
pound the meat out first, then you got. Now, question, Sean. When you make your
We're on this
schnitzel, do you do the double flour routine or only the single time?
dabble.
I'm just making sure. I mean, because do you use breadcrumbs?
Yep. On the second
Okay.
go.
Okay.
Flour first, breadcrumb second.
Just checking. Well, it's got the egg in there too, but whatever.
It's egg, flour, egg, breadcrumbs.
No, it's flour, egg, flour, breadcrumb.
I just don't do the flour the first time.
So actually, if you do the flour the first time, it actually dries up the meat a little bit more, so it actually gets more of that crunch to it.
Oh, just
So,
no.
so basically, it dries it out, gets rid of most of that moisture before you do the egg wash. Watch Gordon Ramsay's time. You'll learn something.
Bloody hell, mate.
What are you? I'm a crap sandwich.
Yeah. You fucking donkey.
Whoa. Bleep.
It don't get bleeped out in his show. He just says it.
But he's
a
a multimillionaire. He could swear if he wants to swear. I mean, he ain't getting paid for his content.
I'm a multi-trashionaire, so I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, man. This has been a great episode. But no, seriously, everybody out there, reach out to people, man.
Yeah,
just keep
definitely.
safe. Keep an eye on yourself. Take care of yourself out there.
And watch Trash Men. Like you watched in our live. Watch us.
Right.
Slow down for us. Let us do what we got to do. We all have a job to do, and we all want to see our families at the end of the day.
We all know you need to get
your see our families.
Right. We all know we're all busy. We're all trying to get somewhere. Just give it a little more courtesy. I mean, and not just trash guys, but everybody. Like there's no need to go bumper to bumper in most places, man. Like you ease off the gas. Where you're going to get there. It's not, like the house you're going to, the business you're going to. It ain't going to move. Like it's still going to be there. Just take it easy out there. Keep more aware of people. I mean, because you don't want to lose your life because you're too busy trying to get Dunkin' Donuts or Tim Hortons or wherever you're going. You want to get home to your family or your friends or whoever you're going. Just take your time. Slow down a little bit. Just take it easy out there.
Right. Stay safe. Be good. Peace.
Yeah. Peace.